Hello my outstanding scholars, I welcome you to yet another interesting ICT class. In this lesson, you will be learning about creating the 6th and 7th slide. To create the 6th and 7th slide, you will be following the same steps followed in the previous slides. The first step is click on New Slide. After opening the application, all you need to do is click on New Slide, and here is the new slide. As you can see, the new slide icon in circle, and when you have succeeded in clicking this new slide, a new slide opens. Now let's look at the next step in creating the 4th and 5th slides. The next step is click to add your title. Now when the new slide is open, it looks like what you can see here on the screen. The new slide is going to look like this, and you see the right of click to add text, and you can see some icons at the middle of the screen. Those icons are links. You can use one of them to add picture. Majorly we are going to be working with the one to add picture, but this is the second step. Click to add your title and document. By the time you click on the space above, you click on the very space above, this space you can see here, click on this space here, and you type in your text, your title, like the title of your presentation. You type it in there. Then when you also click in this very inscription here, click to add text, you can type in the body of your presentation, whatever you want to present. Now let's take a look at what we have in the next slide. Here we'll have set the text style and size. This is the third step. The third step is to set the text style and size. I said this in our previous lesson. If you want to set the text style and size, that is, you want to set how you want your text to look like. First of all, look at the text below. Peter's first activity, this very text. Now if you want your text to look like this, you can click in this very box I just pointed with my arrow, Adobe Hebrew. Click on it and you have drop down menu of different text style, and to increase or change the size, you click on the box just right next to it. And if you want to change your text to be italicized, you click on this symbol, the I symbol. And to bold your text, to make your text look bold, you click on the letter B. I'm sure we are following, kids. So whatever you want or however you want your text to look like, you can get it formatted in this very position or in this very location in the Microsoft PowerPoint window. Now let's look at what we have in the next slide. What's the next step? What is the next step we are to work on? Now the next step is click here to add picture. Click on the picture link to add a picture, or add by clicking the insert tab and select picture. There are two ways you can add your picture. You can either click on this very link that you can see in this on the screen, this link that is circled. There's a link there. You click on it, it will take it to where you can add your picture from your gallery, or you can click on insert at the Windows tab. There will have insert. You can click on insert. I'll show you in the next slides. In the subsequent slide, I'll show you, and you have to click on one of those links to add a picture. Now let's check on the next. Now this is a picture that have been added. Just after clicking the link, it takes you to your gallery or to your picture folder where you have picture. Then you select a picture. This is a picture of Peter reading his book. Remember, we are creating the second slide. The second, this is the preparation or the creation for the second slide. Peter in this activity is reading his book. Okay, now let's take a look at the next slide. Let's see what Peter is reading. We are going to add or insert a shape to show what Peter is reading. We're going to insert a call out shape. Now to do that, we are going to click on insert. As you can see here on the screen, you're going to click on insert. Take a look at it at the top of the screen as I've pointed with my arrow. you click on insert, and by the time you've done that, you move down to shape. You click on this very icon here, shape, and by the time you click on shape, you have a list of different shape. As you can see below here, you click on the call out shape. The call out shape, by the time you click on it, it will be displayed on the screen. You click on the call out shape, it will be displayed on the screen, and we are going to put the call out shape by the side of Peter's mouth to show what Peter is reading. So this step is to click on insert tab, then click on the shapes to add a call out shape, just as we have done. Now let's quickly see the next step. The next step is to click inside the call out shape to type your text, just as you have seen. It has been done here already. You click inside the call out shape, then you type your text. Peter reads, I start my Saturday activity by reading my book. So Peter starts his Saturday activity by reading. Now we are actually creating the slide for Peter's activity. This is Peter reading his book, and we have shown it now with a call out shape, typing in the call out shape what Peter is actually reading. Okay, we are actually presenting this to show what Peter does, what are Peter's activity on a Saturday. Okay, we are going to look at the next slide to see the next step in creating our second slide. Click on the picture, then select animation to add animation to it. Now, after we have succeeded in creating the picture, that we have downloaded the picture, and we have inserted the call out shape, and we have inserted or typed in what Peter reads, we are going to animate our text. Remember, I told you in the previous lesson, animation is to make your text lively, to give your text movement, to make them activated. Now all we need to do here is click on the picture. To animate the picture, you click on the picture like you can see here on the screen. You click on the picture and you click on animation here at the top of the screen, animation. And by the time you click on animation, there are different examples of animation that will be displayed, and here the animation fly in has been selected. So when this has been done, the Peter reading the book, or Peter reading his book, will be animated. The picture will fly into the window gradually. And when you want to animate your text, you do the same thing to your text. Click on the text and you click on animation and select whatever animation, how you want your text to move in, how you want your text to be activated, or how you want your text to display on the screen. You select it in the animation. I'm sure you are having fun learning, kids. Okay, then on the right side, as you can see on the screen, this shows us the different position the text can come in. You select the effect option. The effect option, as you can see at the top of the screen there, the effect option, it shows you a drop down menu of the different position the animation can take while it is activated. It can come through the bottom, it can come through the left, it can come through the top left, from the top. So these are, however you want it to be, you can select it from this drop down menu. Okay, let's see what the next slide, what we've got in the next slide. Now the next slide here is to click and select after previous. Select the duration for your animation. Click on after previous to select the duration, and the duration is the time frame, the period of time you want your animation to display. So all you need to do is to select after previous. You click on after previous, which is this, as you can see here. Then you select the duration, how long you want your animation to display. And when all this has been selected, it will be affected in your text and in your picture. We have set the values to be 50 seconds and 25 seconds for the delay and for the duration. Okay, I'm sure you are following me, kids. This is a very, very interesting and lovely topic, and you will create a lot. You will have fun creating a lot if you follow these steps one after the other to create your second and third slide. Now, the same way you have created, or the same way you have been taught now to create this second slide, we are going to be doing the same to create our third slide. Now the next step here is click on the call out shape to add animation to it and the text. After you have animated the picture, you have animated Peter's picture reading the book, you can also animate the text and the colored shape. Now, first of all, you click on the colored shape to select it. After selecting the colored shape, as you can see here, the next thing we'll do, after selecting the colored shape, you click on animation. One more time, you click on animation, and here we'll have the drop down menu, or we'll have the displayed examples of animation. Then you click on fly in, as it has been selected here. Then it will be affected in your text. Your text will fly in the screen as you are working on it. And here still on the right side, we'll have the different parts or the different position the text is expected to move through or to take through while it has been created. Okay, let's look at the uses of slides. Slides can be used in presentations. It is used in meetings. Slide can be used in conferences. Slide can also be used in cinemas. Slide can be used in parties. And slide can as well be used in religious centers like churches. I hope you had fun learning. I hope to see you in my next lesson. I love you. Bye.